शुक्लांबरधरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। Namaste. Now we will see the meanings of Shri Vishnu Sahasranama based on Sri Shankaracharya Bhaashya for verse 101. First we will see the verse. anādiḥ bhūrbhuvaḥ lakṣmīḥ suvīro rucirāṅgadaḥ janano janajanmādiḥ bhīmaparākramaḥ. The namas herein are anādiḥ, bhūrbhuvaḥ, lakṣmīḥ, suvīraḥ, rucirāṅgadaḥ, jananaḥ, janajanmādiḥ, bhīmaḥ, bhīmaparākramaḥ. There are 9 namas herein. We will see the meanings of each of these one by one. The first nama is anādiḥ. Adihi karanamasya na vidyata iti anādiḥ sarva karanatvat. The one to whom no cause exists, as he is the cause of all. Anādiḥ means the one who is without a beginning. That is the general sense. Acharya clarifies. So Adi refers to Karana. So the one to whom there is no cause means the one who is not caused by anything or any entity. He himself is the cause of everything. He is the Adi Karana. Hence he is glorified as anādiḥ. The next nama is bhūrbhuvaḥ. Bhuhu ādhārah. Bhuvaḥ sarvabhūtāśrayatvēna prasiddhāyāha bhūmyāha. Bhuvopi bhūriti bhūrbhuvaḥ. Bhu refers to the substratum. He is the substratum of even the earth, who herself is known to support all. So here we see 2 components, bhuhu, bhuvaḥ. Acharya says, bhuvaḥ bhuhu. Bhuvaḥ of the earth, bhuhu, who is the adhara. So the one who is the adhara, bhuhu, of bhuvaḥ, the one who is the substratum of bhumi, the one who supports, the one who sustains life in the earth, and as the sustainer, as the sthitikarta, the one who supports the bhumi. Hence he is glorified as bhuvaḥ bhuhu. The next nama is lakṣmīḥ. There are a few interpretations we will see. It would be interesting to note that in the process of interpreting this nama, the previous nama is also tagged. In a way, it is a joint interpretation with the previous nama. So we will see the first interpretation here. Athava na kevalamasau bhuhu bhuvaḥ lakṣmīḥ shobhā cheti bhuvo lakṣmīḥ. Or he is not mere substratum of earth, he is also the glory or grandeur of the earth. So here the nama is lakṣmīḥ, but as I mentioned, so this lakṣmīḥ is connected with the previous nama. So Acharya says, bhuvaḥ bhuhu. Yes, it is true. Or we see that Bhagavan Narayana is the bhuhu, the substratum of bhuvaḥ, the earth. Is he mere the unseen substratum of this earth? No, he is also the Lakshmi of Bhuvaha. So Bhagavan is the Bhuhu, Adhara of Bhuvaha, the earth, of the earth. He is also the Lakshmi of the Bhuvaha, of the earth. So all the glory, grandeur that is manifest and that is to be seen, which is the Shobha or the beauty, which is indicated by the term Lakshmihi, that is also Bhagavan, the unseen substratum, that which supports the sustenance of the earth, and also the seen glory, grandeur, greatness in the form of the forests, the mountains, the mighty rivers, the vast ocean. All this is also Bhagavan Vishnu, the Lakshmi, the Shobha, the beauty of the clouds, the greatness of the rivers, all these, and the wonderful rains and seasons, all these which is visible in this earth, the visible beauty of the earth, the visible glory of the earth, that is also Bhagavan Vishnu. Previously, from the Vishnu Purana, Acharya had quoted, Vanani Vishnuhu, Girayascha Vishnuhu. All the forests are Vishnu, all the mountains are Vishnu. Hence, all that is glorious and is visible in this earth, that is also Bhagavan Vishnu. Bhuvaha Lakshmihi, Bhuvaha Shobha. So this is one glorious interpretation that we see. Then we see the second interpretation, Athava Bhuhu Bhurlokah, Bhuvaha Bhuvarlokah, Lakshmihi Atma Vidya, or Bhu refers to the earth. Bhuvaha refers to the Bhuvarloka, the atmosphere, and Lakshmi refers to the knowledge of the Atman. So here Acharya clarifies that this nama can be seen in a different light also, connecting with the previous nama. So in the previous nama we saw Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, and in this nama we have Lakshmihi. So all these three are put together, and then Acharya says Bhu may refer to this earth, and Bhuvaha is the space above. So earth is below, and the atmosphere that is above, and all the worlds may also be, which are above, can also be taken to be indicated by Bhuvaha. And then Lakshmihi Atma Vidya, the knowledge of the self. So by Bhuhu and Bhuvaha, all the worlds and manifest beings outside is indicated, and by Lakshmihi, the indwelling pure consciousness is indicated. So by these three words, Bhuhu, Bhuvaha, and Lakshmihi, all that is manifest and all that lies as the substratum, the ultimate reality. So that is also indicated. So the apparent manifestations are indicated, or the apparent reality or the visible reality is indicated by Bhuhu and Bhuvaha, and the ultimate true reality, the absolute reality, is indicated by the word Lakshmihi, which is Atma Vidya. Atma Vidya cha Devitvam iti Shri Stutau. In Vishnu Purana, we see the word Lakshmihi or Bhagavati Lakshmi is glorified as Atma Vidya. So, based on this reference in Vishnu Purana, Acharya interprets the word Lakshmi as Atma Vidya. Then the third interpretation, Bhumyantarikshayōh shobheti va bhūrbhuvo lakṣmīḥ. The one who is the glory, grandeur of the earth and the atmosphere. So the third interpretation again sees this in a different light. Bhuhu is earth, and Bhuvaha is the atmosphere, Antariksha, or the space above. and Lakshmi is Shobha, the beauty, the glory, and the grandeur. So, the one who is the beauty or the glory and grandeur of not only the earth which is below, but all the glory, greatness, grandeur that is above in the sky, in the space, that is also Bhagavan Vishnu only. The Lakshmi of Bhuhu was indicated. Now, even the Lakshmi of Bhuvaha, the Shobha, the beauty of the space above, the vast space, the blue space, the very expansive space. Actually, in the Yoga Sutra, we see there is a meditation which is also prescribed on the space, that is Ananta Samapattihi. So that is meditating upon the vastness of the space above. So that vastness, by meditating upon which the inner space expands. So such is the glory. In reality, it is really vast, the space above, and on meditating within that vastness, the mind also expands. So that is the inner beauty of the vast space around. Hence, the one who is the glory, greatness, grandeur of the earth below and the space above, he is the Lakshmihi of Bhuhu and Lakshmihi of Bhuvaha. The fourth nama is suvīraḥ. There are a couple of interpretations. We will see them one by one. Shobhana, Vividha, Ira, Gatayo, Yasya, Saha, Suvīraḥ. The one whose movements are varied. So here this nama is seen in two parts by Acharya in the first interpretation. Su, Vira, Su is Shobhana, Vividha, varied. So Shobhana is great, glorious, glorious by being variegated. And Ira means gati, movement, actions. So in each of the avatars of Bhagavan Narayana, the approach or the movement that he adopts is different. In some place, he is the king, and in some other avatara, he is a cowherd, and then in some other avatara, he is a brahmachari, and in some other avatara, he is a sage, but who is very active in the Parashurama avatara. So he is born as a sage, but then he is a proactive warrior. So in this way, we see that, and in other avatara, we see him manifest as Matsya, then as Kurma, and then as Varaha. So in each of these avatars, his gati is different, his approach is different, but the goal ultimately is the same, that is the establishment of dharma. So the one who adopts various approaches, but finally to achieve the self same goal of establishment of dharma, he is suvīraḥ. The next interpretation is Shobhanam Vividham Irte Itiva Suvīraḥ, the one who inspires in various ways. So this is in line with the previous interpretation. So here the word irte should be seen as inspiration. Prerayati, prerayati, prerana. So in that sense, we can take this second interpretation. So the one who inspires us in various ways. The idea is, previously it was interpreted that the one who adopts various approaches to establish the self same goal, that is dharma. So this adopting of various approaches itself is an inspiration to the devotees, to the bhaktas. In the sense, when we meditate upon the various leelas of Bhagavan Narayana, we are actually captivated by those activities and so are inspired. And also, his approach, varied approach to various problems, again inspires us to adopt various means, various approaches, rather than approaching a problem in a blinkered manner, approaching or adopting various paths, various strategies, various methods to solve it. So that inspiration we can get by studying, reflecting upon, contemplating the acts, the glorious deeds of Bhagavan Narayana in the Dashavatara. So that is also one of the purpose of the Dasha Avataras. So for a human being to stabilize his life, to lead a good life, to lead a life in the path of Dharma, of course, Bhagavan will descend and establish Dharma, but as interpreted, as indicated by Acharya, all his past deeds can be reflected upon. So that should also be taken as an inspiration by each and every bhakta, each and every devotee, each and every human being, so that he is inspired to stabilize himself in the right way of or beneficial way of living. Hence, the one who inspires the devotees or those who contemplate upon him in various ways, he is suvīraḥ. The next nama is rucirāṅgadaḥ. Rucire kalyane angade asyeti rucirāṅgadaḥ. The one whose upper arm bracelets are beautiful. So, Ruchira, Angada are the two components. Angada is a special kind of ornament, a bracelet which are worn in the upper part of the arm. So Ruchira means beautiful and very auspicious. So on being meditated upon, it calms the mind down by its radiance and beauty. So the one who is endowed with such beautiful arm bracelets, he is Rucirāṅgadaḥ. So this nama, like previous all other namas, that describes the glory, beauty of Bhagavan Narayana Swarupa, is to be taken to help us meditate upon Bhagavan Narayana. So this is a meditative input that is given through this nama. The next nama is jananaḥ. Jantun, janajan, jananaḥ. The one who creates the beings. Jananaḥ, janajan, jananaḥ. The one who creates. Previously, it was seen that anādiḥ, Bhagavan himself is not caused, he is not created, but he is the cause from which all the entire universe emerges. Atmana akasha sambhutaha. From the Atman, from the pure Satchidananda Bhagavan, all this creation beginning from the Akasha emerges. Hence he is Jananaḥ, the creator. The next nama is janajanmādiḥ. Janasya janimataḥ janma udbhavaḥ. Tasya adihi moola karanamiti janajanmādiḥ. The one who is the root cause of all those that are created. So here in this nama we see Jana, Janma, Adi are the three components. Jana means all those who are endowed with birth. Janimataḥ. Janasya. So Jana refers to those who are endowed with birth, which indicates the Jivatman. Janma is birth. Udbhavaha, emergence. Adihi, karanam, mula karanam. So the root cause. So for all the Jivatmans, he is the root cause, or he is the ultimate source. As we see in the Mundakopanishad, if the Paramatman is the blazing fire, all the Jivatmans are the Vispulingas or the sparks. So the great, glorious Agni, which can be comparable to the Paramatman, and then all the sparks that emerge from the fire. So that is the Jivatmans, all kinds, the varied kinds of beings that we see around us are all the sparks from the same anvil. Hence, Bhagavan here is glorified as Janajanmādiḥ. The next nama is bhīmaḥ. Bhaya hetutvat bhīmaḥ. The one who is the cause of fear. Bhima is interpreted by Acharya as Bhaya Hetu, the cause for fear. Yes, he is the cause for fear. He is that source of fear which puts everyone in their respective duties. Everyone perform their duties because of the fear in the higher force. Even the Upanishad says, Bhayadasya Agnistapati, Bhayattapati Suryaha. The, the fire burns, then the sun shines out of the fear for the higher force, Bhagavan Narayana, and he is also the source of fear for all the wrongdoers, for all those who tend to take the adharmic path. Hence, Bhagavan is glorified by this nama Bhimaha. To this, Acharya quotes from the Kathopanishad, Mahadbhayam Vajramudyatam Ya Etadvidur Amritaste Bhavanti. So, Bhagavan Narayana, the Satchidananda Swarupa, is the great source of fear. It is as if he is standing holding a very powerful Vajrayudha. Out of the fear of such Bhagavan, everyone follows their respective duties, and when they are in the path of in the path of dharma with this dharmic fear, they gradually purify themselves and then ultimately make themselves qualify themselves to attain the Sachit Swarupa Jnana and then reach the feet of Bhagavan Narayana. The ninth nama is Bhīmaparākramaḥ. Asuradīnām bhayahetuhu parakramaḥ asya avatareshviti Bhīmaparākramaḥ. The one whose prowess in his various incarnation is a source of fear to the asuras. So here the two components are Bhima Parakrama. So Bhima is Bhayahetu as has been presented previously, or the terrible. Parakrama. Parakrama is valor. So Bhagavan here is described as the one who is endowed with terrible valor, great prowess, extraordinary powers. We see that in his various avatars, Asya avatareshu, Acharya himself says, Asya avatareshu, in his various avatars as Rama, Krishna, Parashurama, etc., he exhibited such great prowess, great valor. 21 clans of Kshatriyas were decimated by Bhagavan Parashurama. 14,000 asuras were single-handedly destroyed by Rakshasas. They were destroyed in the Janasthana by Sri Rama. And then all alone with the tip of his little finger, Sri Krishna lifted the Govardhana Giri. Hence, the prowess of Bhagavan in his various avatars is there to be seen, and hence he is terrible towards all the adharmic elements, all the asuras. Hence, he is bhīmaparākramaḥ. Thus, with these 9 namas in verse 101, we have thus far seen 949 namas. Om Tat Sat. Shri Krishnarpanamastu.